Everybody, it's the one and only Brooklyn. Yes, welcome to Brooklyn's Tea Talk. No tea, no shade, just some pink lemonade. Yes, I am back again with another author. This one, her swag is on point. Not just like, Mrs. Camilla, but, her swag is on point. Love it, love the fit. Let's get the fit. And at the same time, she gonna introduce herself, let everybody know who you are, where you from.
My name is Tenisha Blair. I am from the south side of Jane, born and raised. I'm an author, youth worker, a mom of two beautiful headaches, and yeah.
Yes. So I'm gonna jump into this because this book is really thick, which means that it's very good.
Yes.
The thickness reminds me of the coldest winter ever, which means that this is probably gonna be a read that you don't want to put down.
My favorite author.
See? So what inspired you to write this book?
To be completely honest, in 2016 is when I started writing, and I was going through so much different life struggles. And I used to write as a kid, and in 2010 I wrote down like I wanted to be an author, like I want to write a book and be an author. And it took me a while, but I finally got it done throughout the pandemic. Just having my kids and knowing that they need something to fall back on, where it's not me working a 9 to 5 all the time, where I have something that I could build generational wealth with and continue to show them that there's so many different talents that you have, that there's so many different gifts that God gives us that we can tap into, and then build generational wealth, break generational curses, and make some income, make some money.
So you said you come from the south side of Jane,
Yeah.
right? How was it? How difficult was it to grow up in the south side? Because I'm from the lane. So how difficult was it for you to grow up as a young woman growing up in the south side of Jane?
To be honest, it wasn't as difficult because my mom did everything that she could do to make sure that we we didn't sit there and struggle. Like, we had everything that we needed. So she worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs to the most to make sure that her kids were good. There was food on the table, the bills were paid, so that we never grew up knowing struggle. So I wanted the exact same thing. But for me personally, growing up, I wanted more. I didn't want my mom to take care of me, so I did certain things that I had to do to make sure that I had what I wanted. I had the latest shoes, I had the new outfits, the new clothes, that I was keeping myself up to date with the swag or the drip that was going on. And just to make sure that there was always money in my pocket, I had to do what I had to do. And then growing up, I seen certain individuals in my life doing certain things, so I was like, okay, you know what? Put me on. Let me, like, you know what I mean? And yeah, now I'm here. Put it all in a book. It's not about me, but it's relatable. It's about the everyday life, in the street life, in relationships, the drug game, going to jail, all this stuff.
I love it. Girl, I love it. So how much does one of your books cost?
$37.
See? $37. Okay?
37. It's not a lot.
Listen, okay, if you can get your eyelash them done and the nails done, you can spend $37 on a must read. Okay, because I'm about to, because girl, How is it balancing being an author, an entrepreneur, and being a mother all at the same time?
It's difficult because I'll be sitting there trying to write, and I just had a baby, so she just turned 1. So I'll be sitting there trying to write, and she'll come, she meets me, Mom, and she like, she wants to play, or my son needs something, or I'm writing, and he's like, Mom, I just came from school, I want to tell you a story what happened at school. And it's like, okay, let me put this down and let me tend to the kids. And then when I'm like filling out orders and doing like all different types of stuff that I'm trying to do to build income for us, it's like, okay, sometimes it has to be put on the back burner so that I can attend to the kids, where they don't feel like, okay, Mom's too busy, she doesn't have time for me. I never want them to feel like I'm too busy for them, or I'm too busy to listen to a story, or to play basketball, or to just watch cartoons or a movie with them, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's difficult, but it's easy to find the balance at the same time.
Girl, I don't have no kids, but I hope I can when I do. So before we go, will since if you speak, because you do speak about your kids and you know, I can see how they mean a lot to you. Have you ever thought about writing a children's book?
So I have started writing an ABC book for my daughter. Me and my son have been sitting down and talking. He also wants to write a book. I told him when he's ready to just sit down and come to me, sit down and tell me like what type of book it is that he wants to write. So he has different ideas he's trying to explore. So it's like as soon as we could sit down and I just want to get this out the way because it's been so long.
Yeah.
So I'm like, as soon as we get like into a comfortable position and he knows what he wants to do, then we can get it started. Like
I like that.
I already started writing part 2 because the ending is crazy. So I already started writing part 2 of Stubborn in Love, and it's called, I'll give you guys the exclusive, Stubborn in Love, The Inner Circle. And you guys will understand why it's called The Inner Circle when you read this book.
Listen, as you guys can see, Worldwide Entertainment, we always get the exclusives. Yes, you heard it here first from the one and only Miss Tenisha Blair. Girl, I love your swag. I love everything about this. Look.
Thank you.
So let everybody know where we can find you. Any handles you have for social media?
Yes, I'm on Instagram, Stubborn in Love Novel. I also have my own website, www.stubborninlove.com, and yeah, that's where you guys can find me. That's where you can hit me up and stay connected.
Yes, make sure we turn on those notifications because when her next book does drop, you want to be the first to cop it because it's a must read, honey. Just like Coldest Winter Ever, baby. I'm telling y'all, midnight. You guys know. All right, thank you guys. Yes, you were amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Say it again. Say it again. You see that?
I love it.
Say it again. Say it again.
You're missing out, man.
Yeah. Talk about my comfy couch is small.
Yes. This is patient. Look, we're just saying, no, get out of here, man.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Ruckus. And we are out. Hey everybody, it's the one and only Brooklyn. Yes, welcome to Brooklyn's Tea Talk. No tea, no shade, just some pink lemonade.